Hello, this is Michael Rager, and I want to thank you so much for signing into this video and checking out your personnel risk assessment. What I'm going to do is show you an example of personnel risk assessment, why you need it, and then we'll show you a blank template and we'll kind of walk you in on filling it in. So why do we want to do a personnel risk assessment? Well, it's simple. We want to understand who we have working for us, where their strengths are, and where we may be missing and have some weaknesses within our organization. We also want to realize we may feel we have a system or a part of our company covered because we have some quality people, but we want to understand where we potentially at risk if that person happens to leave tomorrow. If that person wins the lotto and says, I'm never coming back, we want to understand what they're doing, why they're doing, and how they're doing it, so we can go ahead and we can still function as a company. So let's get started and we'll walk through things here. So what we're going to do is we're going to enter our team member name, we're going to enter a job title, and then we're going to enter them into one of 5 categories. Don't worry about this. These are the 5 basic categories that all companies do. We'll kind of break things down into process groups or groups a little bit later, but we want to see where our expertise is right now within our company. And these 5 categories are admin and HR, sales and marketing, operations, accounting, and customer retention. And what we're going to do is we're going to grade our people. And we're going to grade them with color. And the color will be expert, to be replicated. Green will be consistent with the expert. So that means they do things pretty well. They do it just like the expert does within the company. Number 3 is they're actively learning. So they could be new in the position. We may be training them and they're just trying to get up to par. Or number 4, they're actually not involved. They do nothing in that category. Here we see down here at the bottom is red and this risk, and it says text. So I'm going to bring you over here. We're going to look at Mike Smith. And you're going to notice Mike Smith, his name is in red. So that's showing that Mike's a risk. And I'm going to explain why. So Mike is here. He's the founder of the company. He actually does nothing in HR. That's not where his strengths are. That's not where he works. But he actually is an expert in sales and marketing. He's an expert in operations, and he's an expert in customer retention. So why we made Mike a risk is if Mike was happened to leave tomorrow, we would have a severe gap in sales and marketing, operations, and customer retention. Well, let's look at Mary Johnson. Mary Johnson's our HR manager. She's an expert at HR, but she happens to be training Sarah Smith on basic HR stuff. So she's actually here she's a consistent with the expert in operations, so she knows some basic operational stuff. She's training right now. She's actively learning accounting from Sarah Smith, and she's good in customer retention. She's actually learning stuff in customer retention. So how do we go ahead and change some things? So if we want to go ahead and change some text, we'll go here to Mike Smith. We'll come up here to the text color. We can go back black, make them automatically black. We can go here, change them to red. So now we know that Mike is now a risk within the company. It's nothing bad. Mike's not a bad risk, but we just want to understand where our risks are. We want to go ahead and add a color. So I'm going to go here to HR. I'm going to go here to the fill button. So if I were to click on, if I were to say Mike was actively learning in HR, we go ahead and hold it over the yellow, but actually he's not doing anything. We're going to stay here in the white. So what we're going to do is we're going to show you, we're going to click on over to the template. So here's the template, which will ask you to fill out. So what we want you to do is enter your team members' names. If you have a very large team, please just give us the key people. This is the C-level execs, your managers, and other people that you feel are key members of your team. If you've had somebody in operations that's been there for a long time, we want to be able to understand who those people are. So we'll go ahead and put their name in. We'll put their job title, and we'll go ahead and we'll fill out the information. So again, if we put in here Bob Jones, his title is CEO. Here he is, sales and marketing. I'm going to go up here to the fill, and I'm going to say he's a blue guy here in sales marketing. So I just kick the blue. There he is. We'll say he's a green guy over here in operations. And we'll say he knows a little bit about accounting. So I'll move him over to accounting. I'll come over here and fill him up, put him in accounting. If we wanted to say Bob here, Bob Jones, so I'm going to put his S back in his name. So if Bob was a risk, if we felt he was a risk, we'd go ahead and we look at it. We come up here to the text. We look at the text, bring it down here to the red, put them in red, and there we go. So it's very simple, easy to do. It should take you no more than 10-15 minutes to complete this task. And when you're done, please email it back to us. And email it to me here at michael@corporatememorysolutions.com. That's michael@corporatememorysolutions, there's an S at the end, .com. Or if you have a question, please give me a call, 713 201 5559. Thank you so much, and we look forward to talking to you more about your company and how we can help you grow. Have a great day.